Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to ARK Survival Ascended, and today I plan on trying to go and tame a snow owl so I can go and explore more of the map. I did a little bit of exploration last episode for trying to find the bison and the carno, though I was trying to find dire wolves. But I feel like this time I want to be able to go a little bit more to the east, and there's a lot of dangerous terrain over there with a bunch of revenants and mountains that will be really hard to traverse on a bison or carno, so I think I'm going to try and get a snow owl. We did find a 140 last episode, but I'm not sure if it's there anymore, so I'm going to quickly head over there and check. We did, I think, lead it into some mammoths, so it might actually have ended up dying to them, but I'll go over there just to make sure. Even if I can't find that one, I might be able to find our that took its place, so actually we got one right over there, level 90. Should probably take it out, but I don't really have a good way to get it out of the air, so I'll just go ahead and leave it for now. I'd like to get one. Ideally, I could get two, so I could eventually get an imprinted one, but I'll just settle for one right now. And, need to avoid those Datons. So, hopefully we can traverse this mountain at least a little bit decently. I don't think a bison's going to be as good as a raptor for it, simply because its jump isn't going to be nearly as helpful, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, I do remember that bear, so I think we're on the right track. Just need to hop over to the other side, and I think we fell down into a river. So, trying to retrace my steps. If I head up here, I should be able to look over the edge and see a river that I'm gonna have to jump down into. Maybe not. Let's see. Don't take a fall damage on my bison. Actually, was that the river I was in? I feel like that's too far down the mountain. Is there another one? Oh, we got an RG over there. I prefer an owl, but if I find a good RG, I guess I'll grab it. I mean, I'm gonna need an RG eventually to help me with all my resource harvesting, but owl I think would be better for getting around the map. And I need to make sure this is the right whistle. For some reason, it duplicates the whistles for me, and there we go. Now I should be able to duplicate my Tailwind? Hold on, where is it? Huh. Oh well. Maybe if I go far enough, it'll eventually just teleport back to me. I think I'm just gonna try to pop this. Kinda worked. Maybe over here. Did I get up onto this cliff? Let's see. Oh yeah, I think this might have been the area, and then is there a river? No, maybe not. This is a really precarious situation to be on a bison in. No, I think I hit the ground. Yeah. Okay, so definitely not where I was last time. So, no idea where that owl is. I guess I can just keep trying to explore around here, see if I can find one. I don't want to head too far down there, because then I'll start running into a bunch of revenants, and I don't really want to deal with that. Bison wouldn't be the worst thing at dealing with them, but I don't know. I feel like I'd want at least a couple more, which I definitely should go get at some point, but kind of don't want to tame them off megaberries, because it just takes forever, and the effectiveness is just awful. Level 20. Might be able to kill that if I duplicate my Tailwind. That looks like it might be a full outpost. I might have to raid at some point. Just duplicate my Tailwind, and weird, it's not working. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with it. Alright, guess we're not going to be able to really utilize it that much, so I'll just have to go around the Dinotherium. I'm pretty sure that owls live on mountains here, so I'll just have to stay by the mountains and stay clear of the bottom of the valley, because that's where all the aberrant stuff is. And this isn't active, right? I should be able to walk by it without getting shot. Yeah. Looks pretty ruined. Oh, there's even, like, fire. Can I, like, harvest stuff here? Oh. Oh. What's in here? See a bunch of cave creatures and looks like... This looks like an entire underground system. This doesn't look like just a normal cave. Okay, I'll come in here eventually. Hold on. Are those cave levels? No. I think we should be okay. This would be a good place to farm some chitin, though, and it looks like we might even be able to get some dire wolves in here, so... It's pretty good. I'll have to come back here eventually, but I want to bring a herd of bison to handle that. Let's just keep working on trying to get an owl. I just want to make sure that none of this is, like, harvestable for scrap or anything, right? Nah, doesn't look like it. Alright, interesting. I'll have to remember this spot. Let's see. Any... Oh, there's an owl. 55... Remember they spawned with more than one, though, so there might be... Oh, there's a mana. 95. I'd like to be able to tame one of those, but I really don't know what the best way to immobilize them is. I haven't tamed a mana in so long. Let's see. Get you from up here. Oh, I think I saw a Utai. Definitely a Utai. Oh, weird. It's not a greater Utai, it's just a normal Utai. Oh, no. This could be a problem. Honestly, I'm gonna try and just run away from this thing. I really don't think I'm gonna be able to fight it. I guess I could probably stun it, but... Yeah, I'll have to look into some good mana traps and either just figure out one on my own or find someone else.
Those pools are filled with a volatile variant of element. An old friend of mine called Edmundian.
I'm well aware. I'm well aware. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna hop over to the other side. Oh, our owl. Ooh, max level, perfect. Just need to get down here, and I'm pretty sure I do have... Yes, I have all the pieces I'll need for the trap. Yeah, getting it down here is gonna be the hard part, though, if it's that far up. It's gonna be difficult to get down here without the gun. Got a decent amount of arrows in here, though. I wonder if my Veilwind could teleport up there. Here, let me quickly turn off and turn Companion Mode back on. Let's see, now does it work? Yeah, now I have all the stats and stuff, so... What would happen if I told it to go... Oh. Just left render. I'm assuming that means that it's too high up. I might have to find another for now. I think it was a male. So yeah, I'll hopefully find a female. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just try to find one of these things on my own, then I'll bring you guys back when I actually find what I'll be able to tame. Great. Alright, well, lost the bison. And looks like I'm gonna lose myself here. So at least they'll take out 2 of the wolves. That's not great. Fortunately I do have the, Carno. So I can use that, but... Yeah. Unfortunately, loss on the bison. I do have a ton of narcotics, so I can't just go ahead and tame up another one, but... Yeah. Unfortunately, I ended up having my Veilwind actually got grabbed by a Capro when I was running by some and went back to rescue it, but a bunch of direwolves showed up, and by the time that I could realize that I wasn't going to win that, the Capros had already drained all my stamina, so yeah, I'm going to have to go back and get all my stuff. So I guess we're going to have to continue on the Carno, which will at least be a little bit better at combat, but it's definitely going to take a lot longer to get around. So yeah, just thought I'd get you guys caught up on that, and guess wish me luck in trying to get my stuff back and finding one of these owls. Okay, so not exactly what we were looking for, but I'm not going to say no to a max level RG. That'll allow me to get the other max level snow owl that we found earlier, assuming that it can come down to the ground. It'll also be a lot easier to get an RG, as they're, I'd say, less dangerous than an owl, so seeing that part of my armor is broken, it hopefully won't be too difficult. Looks like we actually have another one up there, and it's too far away for me to hit with the spyglass. I'm not exactly sure. Looks like coming down to the ground right now, so I think we'll be okay. Just gonna try and help these mammoths out with this dire wolf real quick. What's a max level? Where were all these last episode? This episode would have been a lot better if it just found all these wolves. Okay. As long as it flies back down, it might be okay. Look at that, another max level owl, so yeah. I'm just gonna quickly construct the trap first. So this isn't really flat ground. Let's see if I can find something a little bit better. It's not much better, but I think it's a little bit better. That there. Then we need all of the doors and a double door in the back. Set that on my hotbar, and then we'll need a ramp. If I can get back up there. There we go. Bit precarious of a spot to put it, but hopefully it'll work. Where'd that... Oh, no. Carno, help me out. You know, you could have helped. You're not on passive, right? No, yeah, you should have helped me. I guess if it's attacking my target. Well, no, I hit it, so yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I need one of them to get down here. So I'll just have to... Might be able to try and shoot it. I think the RG is the one that's closer to the ground, so I'll try hitting it. Might be too high for an arrow to reach, though. Yeah. Trying to think what else I could do to try and give me a better angle. That owl... Yeah, it's only 50. Not really sure. I guess if I had ladders, I might be able to make a, tall tower I could stand on top of. Let me try that, actually. Let's quickly grab some thatched ladders, and I might be able to make it work. Or I can just find a 145 owl that's close to the ground. That works, too. Alright. I think I'm just gonna go for that one. I'm fine taming multiple owls. I would need to go get more, narcotic, though, so I'll have to do that, but I definitely don't mind taming a bunch, try to get some really good stats. I think I got a better chance at hitting that one. Here, just have my Carno follow me. Yeah, those two others just went so high that they're out of render now. And it looks like that 145's getting pretty close to that height limit as well. Let's see, I might be able to get it from way up here, though. Getting flyers seems to be hard. None of them like to sit near the ground. It's like trying to tame a Quetzal. I don't know if there's Quetzals on this map. I kind of hope there is, but I'm not expecting there to be any. 145 male, then way up there is one that I can't even see. Alright. Gonna have to take out some wolves here. Okay, it looks like not that high level though, so I think I'll be okay. One down, and two down. There we go. It's still really high up there. Looks like we got an RG here. Just begging for one of them. Level 60. Just need one to be super close to the ground so I can actually shoot it and aggro it. I also want to check that Manus level. Why's my spyglass not working? 90. Oh, there's another one. Another 90. Quickly deal with this wolf. Oh, I didn't realize that I'm starting to freeze to death. Come on. Can I just get a single moment to myself on this mountain? There we go. Yeah, and it looks like that 145 disappeared too. Alright, well, I guess I'll just have to keep finding more. Hopefully one of them will be close enough to the ground. I think I'm also gonna have to go repair my armor here so I don't freeze to death. I can just try putting my torch on that, right? Oh yeah, that'll work. I can also go put some hide armor on, so... yeah, I think I'll just keep looking again. Alright, finally found a decent level RG. It's 140 female out here on this giant. I don't know exactly what this is, but... looks pretty nice, so...
From here,
oh.
my children can watch over every living thing in the valley and dispatch enforcers to deal with any interlopers or fugitives.
So, should I be worried, or am I going to tame this thing? I'm just going to go for it. Here, I'll just... right over here. I can't build here, right? Yep. Okay. Alright, hopefully this will work. The ramp. I tested this with a snow owl, so I'm not sure if it's going to work with an RG. There. Get over there, buddy. And passive. Oh, can RGs not fit through double doors? Maybe not. I'll deal with this Microraptor first. It might have actually got itself stuck, so... oh, there we go. Here, I'll just pick that up, and honestly, I'll just place it down again when it gets into the trap. Come on, turn around. There we go. I think the other RG we saw was a male, so... seeing if this one's a female, that'll be okay. There we go. Okay. I think we should be good now, so now I just gotta knock it out, and hopefully I have enough. Pretty sure I do. At least if I aim for headshots, I should. Oh yeah, RGs have a much better headshot than I remembered. Alright, I'll just quickly knock this girl out, and then we can go ahead and try to get some food to tame her with. There we go. Perfect. I've noticed I did end up feeding it a corpse, and I feel like carnivores aren't getting the instant regen they get from eating corpses anymore. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that, but I feel like I've had that with a couple things now. Fortunately, I don't have an RG saddle, nor do I have stuff to make one, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult to get down from here. as well as getting it down from here. So, yeah, I don't have any mutton on me anymore. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to run all the way down, then run all the way back up. Hopefully it won't get damaged by anything, but it's a pretty simple trail to follow, so I think I'll just try and do that. So I'll quickly go get some food for this girl, and then I can also go get a saddle, and then I'll go ahead and come back to feed her, and then hopefully we can take her out to go get one of those owls. Alright, I'm back, and I got the RG here, and I got some mutton. Unfortunately, I was not able to get a saddle, as I didn't have all the keratin and chitin, so I'm gonna have to go get some. Maybe we can take the Carno into that cave we found earlier, and try to kill some spiders and arthros. That should be able to get enough, but I ended up coming back here on the raptors simply because it'd be faster, and yeah, honestly, it was worth it because there's a Utah on the way up, and I don't think my Carner would have been able to outrun that, so. Not too great on the stats, but it'll work for now. It's an RG, so I can't really complain. I just want to quickly check, though. First of all, I think we can leave everything in there. Yeah. But do owls take chitin and keratin? Yes, they do. Another 150. So, yeah, I'll have to go and head back so I can get some chitin. Actually, I'm trying to remember where the entrance to that cave was, because I could just use some of my parachutes to glide down to that, but I think I'm gonna have to go a little bit further. So, yeah, I will quickly head back, grab the Carno, and then we can go in that cave and take out some bugs to get some chitin. Then we can go try and tame an owl with this new RG. Alright, finally made it to the cave, and hopefully we'll be able to get a decent amount of chitin in here. Let's see. Gotta get rid of this bow first. Oh, I actually got bow venom off the first one. Oh, that's a megalosaur. Yeah, okay, that's gonna make this a lot more dangerous. Okay, let's have to stay away from them. Hopefully, let's see, it's a long time before it's gonna be day, so. A little bit of lag right there. I think I'm just gonna have to try and avoid them as best I can. Let's see if there's any on this side. I think we're clear. There's tons of type Manura and Meganura. I guess I could probably use some of those. And got wolves too. There we go. Looks like there's a decent amount of spires in here, so I might end up mutating them when the TLC comes out. Very curious to see what they're gonna do with them. How much do we get out? Not much. Yeah, I'll just go straight to the Arthro. Let's give it some bleed. Come on. Here we go. I'd be better to actually harvest some of these with my hatchet instead of just using the Carno. Let's see. Is that just a bunch of glowing crystals, or is there like a loot crate down there? It's just crystals. Oh, there's a megalosaur down there. I need to stay away from that. Let's just keep going. What are we at right now? Okay, I'll need 300 if I want both an RG and an owl saddle, so I think I'll just stay in here until I can get all the way up to 300. I wonder what this place is for. Is this just a random cave area for people to live in, or is there actually an artifact in here? They haven't made any maps that use artifacts for a while. They've just been doing missions, so I don't know if there's actually going to be any in here or not. I really don't want to go anywhere where there's a megalosaur. It's just too risky. Here, let's get some stamina back just in case. I think a Carno should be faster than a megalosaur, so I think I'll be okay as long as I have enough stamina to run away. And of course I don't get hit by spiders. See some scorpions up there. Not sure where that one's corpse went. Okay, looks like they're going over there, but no, they're getting eaten by the Meganura. Alright, I'll just have to eat it with my Carno then. Read about trying to get more with hatchet. Okay, we're getting there. Oh no, there it is. The other one came back though, so I'm gonna see if I can get to duplicate and help out. Come on. I want to keep duplicating. Once I see its health go below 1,000, I'm just gonna... Oh, I'm not gonna be able to run. Oh boy. Now my Carno's getting low. Oh, I think the Megalosaur died though. So are we okay then? Okay, how much chitin are we at? Oh, we're really close. Oh, there's a spider. Weird, it's not actually using the ability. Okay, I'm sure I have at least one at home, and I'm sure that my Veil one has some. Oh yeah, no. Okay, we're good then. Okay, now I just gotta get out of here with my life. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sit here and let my stamina come back, and then I'll make my way home. We can go get an RG saddle, go try to get an owl, and then we can go check out the map a little bit. Alright, finally made it back home, so now I'm gonna go ahead and make us a snow owl saddle and an RG saddle. I'll just drop half the chitin in there, and let's see, are we missing anything else? I don't think so. I'm out of hide. Oh, I have all the hide in my inventory, that's why. And then I should be able to just make the RG saddle on me. So I'll just take this, and there we go. Alright, now hopefully we can go find a good snow owl again, and hopefully the R2 didn't just disappear. I guess did I grab it? Yes, I did. Alright. So now we can hopefully go find one, and then we can use that to go check out the rest of the map. And Raptor Claws just left. Doesn't look like there's any presents around here, so yeah. I'm trying to remember, there was one over here, and there was one up on that mountain. I think I'll try the one over here first. I should probably make a little bit more trank arrows, so I'll make, let's go 15 more, I think should be enough. Then, nope, wrong place. Sure, 16. Why not? Let's see. Do I have a level? Oh, I do. Already at 65. Climbing a lot faster now that I can make narcotic. What have I unlocked now? A warbench? Malwin saddle? What's a warbench? Place items in this to combine them into an item more suited to your needs. I'll have to look at that at some point. It has the same costs as the tinkering desk. I wonder if it's like the tinkering desk, but for, already built items instead of blueprints. Yeah, it has basically the exact same thing, so yeah, must do that, but with normal items. That's interesting. Is this the owl we're looking for? No, that's just a 50, so it should be a little bit further this way. I need to keep an eye on my stamina, make sure I don't get caught in the middle of the air. I do have an extra parachute, but I'd really rather not use that just yet. Let's see. It's the Dinotherium, so I think it's around here. Maybe I already passed it. Up 140. You know what? I'll settle. If I find any better ones, I'll just go tame them later on. My problem is now I gotta actually get it down here and then into the trap, so that might prove to be a little bit difficult. Oh, let's set it up first. Another foundation. And these things sit really low in the snow. Oh, what's going up? Oh, never mind. Some time in here, I guess. Set up the gates. Or I guess doors. And I think we should be good. Snow Owl should be able to fly through a double door, so hopefully it won't get stuck like the RG did. There he is. Alright. Just gotta get him aggroed, and then hopefully try to get him just right into the trap. Maybe I can get caught on some of these trees to try and get him off my back. No, that's not gonna work. Here we go. Passive, just to be sure. Come on. Things being a little bit troublesome. Come on me. There we go. Alright. You're gonna follow me into the trap. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Now it should be trapped in there. So I can just quickly knock it out. There we go. Finally knocked it out. Let's see. Nothing really going on the stats yet again. Hopefully it won't be too hard to find a sheep. At least I'd prefer to be able to use some mud, but oh goodness, I did not know my RG got sent to right by a ferry. There might be one around here, so I'll just quickly take a look. Then we'll just use this guy for now, and I might tame up some more, I might not, we'll see. But, yeah, I just want to keep looking. Make sure that there isn't any sheep around here. Stay away from those capros. I gotta admit, I wouldn't have expected there to be so many capros in such a cold environment. A little bit surprising that it'd be here. Oh well. Since when has ARK ever followed the rules? It's never really cared about actual biology. It looks like there might actually be another cave right over there. Maybe. I think that's just an overhang. Never mind. Not really seeing any. There'll probably be some back by my house. We'll have to see if I can find another location that I might want to build at. I like where I am now, and I definitely could stay there forever, but it's also in a really awkward spot on the map. I mean, it's way down in a corner, and normally I like to build relatively close to the middle of the map. I say that, and yet my Val base was nowhere near the center of the map, so I guess it's not always like that, but I also want to try and find a good spot to farm some metal because I really don't know where to go for any of that, so hopefully we can find what we're looking for, but I think I'm just gonna have to go try and find a sheep, and then we'll tame up this owl, and then I'll be back. Alright. Tamed up a lot faster than I thought I would. Mostly food, so not great, but I guess it's better than nothing. Want to take the pelt and the hide, and I think I'll just drop the mutton for now. There's a bunch of sheep on this map, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, I guess now we can actually go and try to explore the map a little bit and see if we can find anything interesting, any good metal spots or base locations. So, kind of wish I had a mana for this, but with all the mountains, might be better to just stick with an owl. I'm a little bit reluctant to try and go into the city. Just a little bit worried that it might end with getting shot down by some turrets, but I don't know. Oh, 140 mana. When I figure out how to go ahead and trap one, I'll think about it. But don't really know how to trap one of them, so I think I'm gonna hold off for now. Let's see. Nice little area. This won't be too bad. It's not too big though, so I think I like where I am currently a little bit better. Though this is closer to the center of the map. I'm sure that there's probably a metal spot up on the mountain somewhere. See what this is though. Looks like it's just a bridge. I can try head up into the city, I guess. See what it's like up there. Oh. Let me see. Can I? Yeah, I think we should be good if it's not pulling up any. Not showing me the health of the structures. I think I'm okay to approach then. Just gonna keep going, I guess. All ruined down here.
My children may not attack you on sight, but don't think that means you have free reign here. Follow our rules. I warned you. Now my children will teach you not to disobey.
What'd I do?
Unless you can prove yourself against our revenant invaders.
I'm guessing that this is a warp pad up to the main part of the city. Are you getting shot at? I need to be worried. Oh, there's lost warriors. I'm gonna stay away from that for now. I should probably get some stamina before I try climbing up into the main city. What exactly? Oh, it's on me. What does this do? Also, enemy to the Lost Aligned faction. Okay. So, does that mean they're gonna shoot me? And is that permanent, or will that clear up when I go back to my house? Not exactly sure what I did to make him upset. Maybe there's a rule against flying. Oh my goodness. Okay, is that a Utah? Oh,
Whoever that is, they're unconnected to the ARK network? Now that's weird. Try not to seem hostile.
oh goodness. So I take it I'm not allowed in the city. Hopefully there's no turrets. Looks like their accuracy isn't perfect. Um, where's the... Okay, so the castle's all the way over there. Are those... Those better be just searchlights. Oh, no. Oh, great. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Okay, yeah, so don't go to the city. Up, and I'm dead. Okay, well, lesson learned. Don't go into the city. You will die. Um, what happens if I just spawn back here? Are they gonna kill me on sight, or they let me be here? Okay, looks like they're gonna kill me on sight. Those raptors. I guess flyers aren't allowed here, so I might be able to try and get back to my stuff. I have the RG on me, so I can quickly use that to get out of here. Then I guess I can travel throughout the rest of the map, so I'll give it a couple attempts to get my stuff, but then I'm gonna go back to my house and just, I don't know, maybe I can grab my Carno or something. We'll see. Oh, it's right here. Please. Okay, hopefully this will be enough to... Perfect. Alright, now I just need to get out of here without getting shot down. Perfect. I did keep the RG. Alright. Let's get out of here. Alright, I think I'm gonna stay away from the city for now. I guess I might be able to go and... I wonder if doing the defense outposts would go ahead and, make me more favorable with them. So then I could go ahead and go into the city without them trying to kill me. Then hopefully, afterwards, I can go and get worse reputation with them and go back. Hopefully, I'm wondering if you have to trade off between the Lost and the Survivors, if they're the two factions and you have to trade between them in order to go ahead and determine how you beat the game. Let's keep a little bit more food to try and get a little bit more health regen. So I want to check the top of this mountain, see if there's anything up here. So I think this is actually, yeah, this is the mountain I think the RG at, but maybe there's still something worth finding. The city is absolutely massive. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do to get through there if I can't use flyers. Not really sure what they allow you to use. Looks like I need to stay away from the searchlights because they seem to ground flyers, so yeah, I'll have to be extra careful. I wonder if I can actually sabotage the lights. There's one actually right here. I probably should stay far away, but at the same time I don't really see anything, so I hear a Utah though. Oh, and it's a greater. Let me just fly up here and see if there's anything I can do. Oh, we even got a Drakeling up here. Hold on, is the Utah on top of this? It is. Alright then. Am I able to get in here? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so I probably can't turn it off then. Looks like it's mostly just mountains for the rest of the southern end of the map. Should probably hop off before that becomes a problem. I just realized I might actually die to this thing. Nope, we're fine. I am freezing to death though, so I should probably get out of the tower and head to lower ground where it's going to be warmer. Without a owl, this is going to be a little bit difficult to get across the map, so maybe I can quickly repair my torch. I need a piece of wood. Let's see. Yeah, I think at this point, I might just fly around the map and try and find something interesting, and I'll bring us back for everything that I end up finding. But yeah, I think that it's just going to take forever to actually get anywhere, seeing using RG now, so I think I'll go ahead and skip most of the flying around aimlessly and bring you guys back when I find something interesting. Alright, so I'm all the way down here at the southeast of the map, and turns out there's both Cryos and Mega Raptors down here, so might have to come here eventually. I don't know if I'll tame a Mega Raptor, but I definitely want to get a Cryo or two at some point. Might even try to mutate them, but we'll see. It's definitely really cold in those mountains, though. I almost froze to death on my way over here, so it's a bit of a close call, but looks like this is it's definitely a place to live, but personally I think there's just too much stuff over here that would kill you for me to want to live here. A lot of vultures too, and some owls. Might come here to get some more owls at some point. Kind of keep an eye out for, oh, there we go, 140. I might tame that at some point. I don't think I'll do it now, but I might come back later if I ever get a good torch to try and tame it. I'm kind of thinking about trying to head up to the north end of the map, but I'm a little bit concerned about having to fly over the castle, and honestly, I feel like I'm just gonna die if I do that, so I think I might just head back and call an episode for now. I feel like we've been out here for quite some time, and I wasn't really able to find any good metal locations or any good base locations, at least nothing better than where I'm already at. But honestly, I kind of like that. It's a nice, relatively easy spot that's got everything that I need. It's got river, so I have water, and there's not a lot of metal around it, but there's at least some. That could be a problem. Hopefully that can get locked onto something else. I'll just need to get a little bit of stamina. Alright, I think I'm good now. There we go. But yeah, I feel that the spot that I'm at's actually pretty good. I'll probably fly down below, south of the mountain, and loop back around, just to see if there's anything down here on the south end, because I am still trying to find where the, I can't remember exactly what its name is, but the dragon is. Because I would like to find tame one of those at some point, but I haven't been able to find any yet, and I've been a decent bit over the map. I mean, let's see how much I've actually uncovered. A little bit. Still have a ton of stuff up north, but I think that's where the city is. I think the city's all up here, so I just have to look throughout here, so hopefully I'll be able to find it at some point, and it looks like there's another encampment over here, so I'm gonna turn away from that, though. I need to go get some more stam, but yeah, I'll just keep looking a little bit longer, see if I can find anything, and if not, I'll just bring you guys back when I'm at home, and then we can end the episode there. Alright, finally back home. Took me quite a while to get around, seeing that I was only on Argy, but yeah, wasn't really able to find anything else that I was that interested in, so I think I honestly might just stay down here. Obviously, there's still a decent bit of the map left for me to explore, so I'll have to go through at some point, probably with a owl, just to make it a little bit faster. Maybe I'll go get a mana at some point, I don't know. But yeah, I think for now I'm just gonna continue staying down here. It's a really nice spot, and it's nice and out of the way, so I don't really need to worry about being too close to the city. But yeah, honestly, it was a very nice it was a nice journey. I didn't really find anything, but it still was nice to get around and see a new map for once, and not just a map that's been remastered and updated with graphics and a couple changes here and there, but having a completely fresh new map to look at was really nice. So definitely learned to stay away from the city. I'll have to be really careful going around there, and I found another outpost that I might have to attack at some point, but I'm thinking I might try and tame up some more bison, and I might try and take them to defend one of the outposts around here so I can hopefully remove this hatred that the Lost have for me, and maybe I can go ahead and be able to go near the city without them hating me. But yeah, I think that's all that I really have time for in this one, so thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, farewell.